Good morning guys from Kando. I think it's pronounced like that. I hope it's correct. And we are very close to the Mekong River and we are actually, having a quick breakfast, trying an egg coffee, which is a must if you are in Vietnam, and getting ready for the exploration of today. Just to give you a sense about the prices here, so we just have a couple of croissants and I need coffee, so I asked for an espresso and then we want to try to egg coffee, and the total amount is almost 200,000 dong, which is around 8 euros. It is expensive here because you can really eat with 50,000 dong easy, 60,000 you can have some noodles, normally 50,000 it's like a banh mi. And that's the famous egg coffee that looks nice, I have to say. I had several of those when I was in Saigon, but this one looks really cool. If you want a nice place where you can have like a, let's say, European breakfast or whatever you want to call it, so remember about the Lighthouse Cafe. It's a nice place and you can chill, have a nice coffee, nice croissant. I will put the link in the video description. I don't know if you can hear me, but we are basically on a private tour, so we rent a little boat for approximately $15 each, me and my friend. They bring us to visit this fish farm that apparently this place was an old university site. Bon, it's like the number 7 in Vietnamese because probably this area have something to do with the number 7. So they just call it Bay Bon, which means Bay number 7. They asking us a fee to enter this place. It's 40,000 dong. Each person. It's a cheap price. They probably needed to keep the place alive. Having a beer, honestly, because with all this hot, just chill a little bit. They also offer us some little food here. I made my tiger beer, I'm charging the phone, a little pit stop. That's the local fish. I have no idea how they made it, but it seems to me like sausages made with the meat of the fish. And here you can see all the kind of fish. We also have a snake. Time for a night walk in the heart of Canton. We are exploring the very center of this beautiful town that is very vibrant, it is alive, and there are a lot of beautiful people hanging out and a lot of nice restaurants with incredible food. It was also nice to visit a small lake. There are all the restaurants and the cafe around. Yeah, I will put the link in the video description because maybe it's an interesting place to visit. One of the best pho I ever eaten in Vietnam. I will put the link in the video description of this place because if you are around here, you have to come. Well, good morning to everyone. In the darkness, because it's almost 5 in the morning, we are walking to the pier where we're gonna start the tour of the floating market. We bought this tour that cost us 100,000 dong each, which is very cheap. You can do the math. Little turtle. Hello, good morning. after the floating market, we decided to visit a real market. We are actually in the Kokairang market, which is a completely local market. And yeah, it is vibrant, it is messy. You can find any kind of food, from vegetables to meat to fish. And yeah, and all the city is here buying stuff for another day because it's still very early in the morning. It is an experience, guys. And when you walk around these markets, you completely get the feeling that they really don't waste anything about meat or fish in general. You can buy the head of the pork or look any kind of part. They really don't waste anything. Everything is food, any part of the animals, and not only the animals, you know, insect, any kind of seafood like these crabs, for example, any kind of eggs, a lot of dry fish, seafood of any kind. This is the cheap hotel that we booked to spend our 2 days here. Okay, so guys, use it room as always because there is no time. Even when we arrived, it was too late. We were too tired to shoot the room. But yeah, it's a very basic room, but it's big. 2 big beds. You have the kettle if you want to make a coffee that we made, coffee or tea, and there is a fridge, and yeah, and also the bathroom there is pretty decent with a nice shower, and you have a little balcony here with the view on nothing. Here we go, city view. We pay like 1 million dong for 2 nights. And you can do the math. I will put the change in the video here, but very cheap, and the location of the hotel is perfect. It's very close to the river and to the pier where you can catch the boat to visit all the markets and the floating markets and all the area along the river here. it's time to experience the cold Vietnamese cafe in one of the 1,000 cafes that you can find in any city in Vietnam. So there is a big culture of coffee, and Vietnamese seems really love to sit in these cafes. That there are basically places where you can only have coffee or tea, and they don't serve food. Just the last cold Vietnamese coffee in Can Tho. And that's all for another long episode about the Vietnamese trip. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.